What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Remnant 2 build video. In today's video, guys, I have brought to you one of my most anticipated builds that I've been wanting to put together. I was trying to put this together in earlier expansions. This is my all shock damage build, and we finally have a nice viable shock damage build for you guys. In today's video, guys, I'm going to break it down, show you guys the build, and of course show you guys some boss montage towards the end. So without further ado, let's get right into the build. Alright, so first things first, guys, we're going to go over the primary archetype, and that'll be the Invoker with the Way of Keola skill, which gives us haste, and of course, with the line of sight fix, this is working properly. And for the secondary archetype, we have Ritualist with Miasma, so we can inflict all status effects, let him mark one helmet, armor, leggings, and I have the knotted gloves for the glove armor. And then for the relic, I have the Void Heart, which reduces incoming damage by 50%, and then when the buff ends, it heals 100% of our missing health. For the long gun, I have the Chicago Typewriter with Overflow and the new Charged Wounds Mutator, which will give us insane fire rate and some decent reload speed as well. For the melee weapon, I have Crystal Staff with Shocker, which you guys know this is a fun weapon to use, especially for a shock build. And then for the handgun, I have the good old Service Pistol with Voltaic Rondor and Spellweaver to give us some sort of skill cooldown, as we will be spamming this kind of regularly, so that way it gives us some decent cooldown. For the amulet, I have a Shock Device, which of course increases shock damage and overload damage. Grounding Stone increases our shock damage by 15%. Shadow of Misery increase our status effect damage by 20%. Burden of the Destroyer, which we're not really worried about the range for our firearms, but it also increases all of our damage by 15%. And then, of course, you gotta have a Hane Crystal with Miasma. Deal 5% damage for each unique status effect the target is suffering from. Now, as for the traits, guys, we have Gifted in Affliction with our archetypes, and then I have Fortify, Flashcaster, some points in the strong back, Vigor, Spirit, Amplitude, Barkskin, Siphoner, Perception. Since we gain haste with Way of Keola, this will give us more of a haste buff, and then I put the rest of the points into Expertise. Now, as for the fragment, guys, we have status effect damage, a health bonus, and a critical damage bonus. So more of a kind of like a survivability slash damage fragment build. And of course, this is my Prism. I don't have it leveled up all the way, but if you have a better one, then kudos to you. For the concoctions, guys, you guys know I love using Mudtooth Tonic, and then throw on the Mudtooth Snake Oil, get a random effect. In my case, I got the Egg Drink, which increases my dodge weight threshold, so I'm able to wear the heavier armor without flopping. But that is pretty much it for the build, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this build video. Of course, I'll be showing you some boss gameplay here in a second, but just before that, I do that, guys, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you liking the videos, giving some suggestions, sharing your builds in the comments. I love seeing those. So again, if you guys have any suggestions or whatever you would do to tweak this build, I love to see those comments down in the comments below. So make sure to drop those as you watch the video, and of course drop a like, consider subscribing to the channel. Of course, we got tons of Remnant 2 content coming your way. I got all sorts of build ideas and other videos, stuff that I have in mind. I'll probably be doing some Diablo 4 content here, since we don't have the Assassin's Creed coming out anytime soon. So stay tuned for some Remnant / Diablo 4. So again, we are a variety channel, so if you guys love seeing all kinds of games and gameplay and builds and tips and tricks and stuff like that, guys, make sure to hit that bell icon so that way YouTube can notify you guys every time our videos go live. And one last thing, guys, make sure to visit the links down in the description below if you guys want to get early access to videos such as this, and also join our Discord, where we love to have you join our Lost Days gaming community as we talk about all sorts of games. And of course, we will be doing some events and giveaways here soon, so stay tuned for those. And without all that out of the way, let's go melt some bosses.
not astray.